really seen very many videos about the RTX 3070 or 3080 with VR. So I figured I would make one today, seeing how I got the new RTX 3070, and I've been thinking around with the NVIDIA software. Like for instance, right here is a big box fan that's running, blowing air on me, and I tested it a little bit ago. It doesn't seem like you can really hear the fan blowing, even though it's 5 feet from the mic. So that seems to be working good. And obviously you can see the virtual green screen stuff that's in the NVIDIA software. Anyway, so I'm checking out Half-Life Alyx today. The headset is the Oculus Quest 2 with a deluxe audio strap, got the little battery pack velcro at the back there, and playing it wirelessly through virtual desktop. I have the Steam super sampling. I think it's set to a 150 by default for this headset, which is actually pretty good. And then the super sampling for the game itself, Half-Life Alyx, is set to 100%. Seems to be running pretty smooth. I mean, it runs perfect normally, but even with the OBS recording at the same time on the same machine, it runs pretty good. Oh, so the PC is Ryzen 5 3600X and 32 gigs of RAM. What is it? MSI Gaming X Trio 3070. So, anyways, I'll get to walking around a little bit. The last VR headset that I had was well, I had an original Quest, but I had a Valve Index, and I think playing even wirelessly, but especially with the link cable, playing PC games looks at least as good as the Index did. The FOV isn't quite as big, but the clarity, and there's no screen door effect. The visual quality looks amazing. The blacks are fine. Obviously it's not as black as on the edges of the screen where you can see the black there. It's not quite that dark, but honestly, if you're just playing through the game and not nitpicking it, I mean, the dark areas look dark like it should. Man, why is my floor level messed up? Let's see here, that's not what I want to do. So I need to go with the Quest settings. Go Guardian. Go room scale. Control. Set floor level. Right. Go. For some reason it had the floor level not right. There we go. That should do it. Let's see if that fixes it. There we go. That's better. Okay. So I also noticed you have to click the left thumb click a button and it likes ducked down, like as if it was standing. But now, because I have it set to standing in the game mode, but now I can actually reach the floor right. So that was kind of weird. Anyway, now the lever is not down at my knee level. So, yeah. Oh, I should put the headphones on so I can actually hear the game good.
Leggy! Oh no, it's dead.
That's an antlion, Russell.
That's an antlion?
Yes. So you do know what antlions are.
Yes, they're leggies.
So, it obviously runs a lot better when I'm not recording and stuff at the same time. And I never, what is that sound? Oh. I never tried recording or streaming or anything before. With I had a GTX 1080, so I don't know as far as comparison-wise what the difference would be. But I do know that it definitely runs better. Oh. Whoa. Freaking thing. I am not very good at this. Woo! Man, this gives me chills. This game is freaking scary. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, man, almost missed that. Well, why did I do that? So, I actually have OBS recording the audio. That was weird. The audio is being recorded from the little $20 webcam that I got off of Amazon. So it's not actually recording the audio through the microphone in the headset. I don't know how much difference that would make. I'm sure it would probably be better, you know, easier to hear me and stuff, but with me not having really any experience at all with using OBS and streaming and whatever else, I didn't know what kind of issues it might give me as far as I'll see. Yeah, I didn't know if it would give me issues as far as compatibility or having, you know, not running right or whatever, so I just didn't even want to mess with it. I figured since this was working, I would just go with it how it is for right now. I already have two. Much better. Anyways, this is the level just after Jeff. And I think this is probably my favorite level in the game. I haven't really played this game much at all since I beat it originally. Man, that's a horrible shot. The colors in this headset, I don't know if it's because in virtual desktop I have the two options selected that increase color vibrancy and like increase contrast or something like that. So I haven't tested it out enough, you know, between wirelessly or with the link cable. I'm not sure if there's a difference really between the two, but what I do know is that the colors and everything look really vibrant. It looks almost like it's HDR or something.
Last 4 shots.
Shit. Man, I am not the best at this game. Whoa! I did not know that that guy was right there beside me until I heard his wings flutter right beside me. The sound design in this game is amazing. Frick! Man, I friggin' forget how to play this stupid game. Fuck. I guess I should just be using the pistol on those guys. Would probably be more effective. I probably shouldn't have started at the middle of the game. But, one bullet.
Last shell.
Nice. Well, at least I'll have something in the chamber. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have started at the middle of the game after not having played it in a long time. And I probably should have turned down the difficulty, but I do like this level a lot, so I figured why not check it out. Oh, I still got both of my healths in my watch. Okay. And man, I am a horrible shot. Come on. Woo! Dang it. Man, if I can't hit it from that far away, there's a problem.
3 mags left.
Man, I don't know why I have so much difficulty shooting those tanks. Whoa! Dude. Those are the guys you want to use the shotgun on. I dropped it. I dropped it again. Oh, backpack only stores. Ammo and resin, duh. What a dummy. Alright, well. I'll just. Ah, crap. One of them lost under the rock. Where did it go? Oh, ammo. Well, whatever. This guy have one? Yeah, he does. Make sure I get everything first. So for the most part, oh, I lost my hand. For the most part, everything is actually running pretty good. Running pretty smooth considering that I'm recording it at the same time.
Hey, any news on the data pod?
Your dad's head's down. He's working on it. He's got to be close.
Great.
A little bit of stutters right here. for sure. So, I'm not sure if the performance not being perfect while streaming, I'm not sure if that's due to the 6-core processor, the 3600X, or I don't know, man. But it definitely has really good. Ooh. It definitely has really good performance just regularly playing it. What the? Very funny, Valve. Almost made me fall over backwards. You guys are horrible people. There we go. So, this should help protect me from the head crabs, if there are any. It's really hard to see, though. It definitely looks good quality. Don't need that yet. Especially for being wireless and recording at the same time. What the? I did not mean to just teleport like that. Man, what's with the German Scheiße boots? Yeah, like it seems dark out here, like it's supposed to be. Like it's all through here is pitch black. I can't see nothing without the flashlight. The quality is definitely on par with a good PC VR headset. Definitely better than like the Rift S or anything. I have had the Rift S before. I had the Samsung Odyssey. I had the Samsung Odyssey Plus. I had obviously the Valve Index. Yeah, the colors on this are good. The clarity's great. No screen door effect at all. Give me it. Kind of blew myself up there. Use some help. Thanks, bud. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. Oh! Man, I am out of ammo. Bad. Man, the audio in this game is amazing. Gimme it. The audio with the deluxe audio strap is actually pretty good too. The other two, this is a 64 gig headset because I planned on using it with PC. The other two Quest 2s that I got to where my kids and I can all play multiplayer if we want, Rec Room or whatever. Those are both 256 gig headsets. And with those ones, because I already had this strap from the Quest I had before, those ones I got the Elite battery straps on both of them, and then I also got the Mantis headphones. And it works pretty good. You almost have to like break the headphones to get them on. You have to pull them completely apart, but it works anyway. So yeah, the fact that I'm playing this wirelessly right now is kind of crazy to me, and that the quality is good as it is. I mean, let alone the fact that I'm recording and everything else at the same time, which is definitely making a performance hit on my PC, and not having the most high-end PC, you know, a $200 CPU. But yeah, I have definitely, as far as the RTX 3070 goes, I have been pretty impressed with the performance on that. Suck up. Not pimping. You guys. Wow, dang. Man, that gives me the creeps. Dang it, I blew the shit out of myself. Oh, well, I'm not that bad. Yeah, the darkness out here, like the black levels in the headset is good. Oh, shh. Anyways, what was I saying? The RTX 3070, I had the GTX 1080 before, and there was a lot of games, well, not a lot, most of the games were pretty good with the 1080, but there were some games that just never really ran good enough, like Stormland. I had to turn the graphics all the way down to where it looked really blurry as hell, looked really bad, and it still wouldn't run smooth. It was jittery, and so I never really played it.
Russ, do you think a head crack could turn a gorilla into a zombie?
Honestly, if there's a gorilla on the loose, I'm not sure a head crab's gonna make it much worse.
Anyways, I never really played Stormlands because I couldn't. I mean, it didn't run good. With the 3070, I actually cranked up the graphics all the way to Ultra, and it runs buttery smooth. Perfect. I haven't found anything on this 3070 that doesn't run perfect so far, aside from, like, for instance, right now, playing VR and streaming it. It is definitely playable, and for the most part, it's really smooth and runs great. But every once in a while, I can see a every once in a while, I can see a little bit of a jitter. But the colors and contrast and everything look really good. In this Quest 2 headset. I would definitely recommend getting a Quest 2 to use as a PC. It's a lot better than the Quest 1 was with Link. But yeah, I would definitely recommend using it as a PC VR headset. I don't think that the difference between the Quest 2 and the Valve Index is anywhere near enough to justify the increase in price. The Index was nice, I really liked it.
What is it?
Yeah. What is it,
The
Dad?
audio on
Doesn't
the
look like
Index
they
is
actually built the
spectacular.
weapon. It's like they,
Everybody knows
I don't know,
that.
discovered something. Or maybe they uncovered it.
What do you mean?
If I'm reading this right, they tracked it to an old apartment building in the QC. But instead of going in to get it, they grabbed the whole building and built a vault around it.
Holy crap. They must have been terrified of this thing.
Trying to figure out whether we ought to be.
Whoa, what the? Quit it. Any goodies in? It is kind of a bummer that more people haven't been able to play this game. This, honestly, this is probably one of the best games I've ever played. Kinda, if you don't spoil it for yourself and watch YouTube videos about it or whatever and just play the game from the beginning, it kind of has those moments in it where it kind of leaves you going, man, I didn't even think of that. Kind of like how Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1 has areas in there where you know, stuff that you've never seen before or thought about in the game. Yeah, they definitely did a great job making this game, especially considering how good it looks and how good they were able to make it run, even on lower end hardware. There's a lot of games that run like crap and they don't even look that good. So what the? That's right. Alright, I'm getting a little scared. I think now would be a good time to turn it off. Anyway, man, too many gunshots. There, good. In here where I can hear myself think. So I played Wolfenstein Youngblood, not in VR, obviously, just, I have a 32-inch, what is it, gigabyte, 1440p, 165 hertz HDR monitor, and, my son and I have been checking that out at 1440p with everything cranked up to, I think it's called My Leben. It's like the highest graphical settings, and with ray tracing on, and all the goodies turned on. And I'm thinking it runs at somewhere around 120, 130 frames per second. It's pretty steady, which is pretty nice with this, 3070. I do have a list of like hundreds of VR games and different stuff on here, so if anybody happens to see this video and decides that they want to see something else running, see how it runs on the 3070, just let me know. I'm not really a YouTuber, obviously, but since I got this graphics card, it got me curious. Why? That friggin' this game is so scary, man. Got my, giving me the chills. Dude. Oh, frick. I did not. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. I better leave. Oh, look, there's a goodie I missed. Frickin' A, man. Alright, how do I stop recording here? I gotta go. That's it? virtual desktop, and then go to switch to desktop, and oh, you guys are over here. See you later.